it's unbelievably exciting. I grew up here, and this was the ultimate downtown area probably in all of South Jersey. We had baseball card shops, bakeries, everything was here. It was safe, you could ride your bike. And for years and years and years, we have vacant storefronts. And we actually took a lot of initiative with our economic development 2 years ago when I was on council and chair of economic development. We took a lot of initiative to try and say, to bring people back. What can we do? How can we make things smooth? So the vintage shop comes in and they say, we're running into a roadblock, we want to do a flea market. Well, we ended the roadblocks for them. I mean, they're doing it on private property, it's completely legal. And for me, that's one of the highlights of New Jersey Avenue right now. It's so packed on those Sundays when they do this during the season when it's nicer out. It's nice to see the whole street packed again. And then, fast forward a year later, now we have a local flower shop with a local Absecon family. And
nail salon.
And yeah, just the nail salon, and everything's just starting to snowball. And I think the final push to filling everything and bringing back our downtown is this brewery. I think this brewery is great for a lot of things. The restaurants right here are gonna thrive. I think it's good for even the places that do sell alcohol. Somebody may come in here, have a drink, and be like, all right, I want to go sit down and have dinner. And they'll go to the High Point or the Black Cat or Raffici's, which are all in a short walking
For
distance.
this building, when we first started leasing it, being an old hardware store called Howland's Hardware, was a storefront. We just wanted a storefront vibe. We didn't want the big industrial square and then just bring in equipment, tables and chairs. So when we first walked into this building, not knowing how bad a shape it was in initially, we just said, this is it, we gotta make this work.
It's charming.
If I were to go back and do my due diligence, I don't know if this would be the perfect building for building a brewery, because there was a lot of utility work and things like that we didn't do our homework on. But we're getting past all that, and now here we are about ready to rough everything in, and equipment's on site, ready to be brought in. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just it's an amazing spot. And like I said, with Tommy becoming the mayor, after talking to him a couple of years ago for the economic development, it was kind of a no-brainer. I said, this is good. This is great timing, even though it's long timing come for us to get in here and make beer and generate income. But right now, it's pretty exciting once we get through the next couple of months. So Memorial Day is really a time that we think we can get in here. We may not have an ABC license by then. We'll find out, but at least we'll be in here for sure, brewing beer, whether or not we can sell it or whether or not we're ready for that time frame. But it'll be very soon thereafter, or perhaps even sooner. We'll find out.
Yeah, this area is going to be the tap room. And we've adjusted it a little bit. Actually, when we first came into the building, it was past the hardware store and it was a yoga studio. And right here, they had a big barn door. We actually still have the door. I think it's in the back somewhere. It might still be on premise, but it was a big barn door. So this area was used as a yoga studio, and it was really charming. I love the wood floors. The idea of this being a good seating area, you could see the vision very clearly. And then when they opened up the barn door and we saw back here, it was like, oh, a whole nother world. And it was actually, there was another wall back there as well. So we've torn both walls down, or the door and the wall, to open up this whole area. So from here to where that step is going to be all seating and tap room. Where the different kind of color-shaped wood here is all going to be bar. So our bar will be up against this way. And then in the two little nooks, we really want to create a cozy atmosphere to come to hang out. We have both been to hundreds of breweries throughout New Jersey and beyond. There's usually a very industrial, almost very sanitary vibe to a brewery, which is great. Beer has to be very clean. So you go into a lot of clean white wall, industrial vibe breweries, but we're trying to cultivate the exact opposite of that. So for this to feel like almost more of like a coffee shop, where you can come on your lunch break and you can sit and you can enjoy, and there's greenery and there's so much natural light and old school wood. So to just really keep the charming storefront look and feel the entire way through.